This is the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. In this video brought to you by the luxury world, what you are about to hear will pull back the curtain on how Rolex allocations work and how you can dramatically improve your chances of getting the watch you want directly from an authorized dealer. Make sure to subscribe to Luxury World for exclusive access to upcoming insights, curated content, and expert guidance to help elevate every step of your watch investment journey. In the modern luxury watch market, few topics spark as much confusion and speculation as the elusive Rolex waiting list. For years, enthusiasts have been told that obtaining a brand new Rolex sports watch from an authorized dealer requires joining a queue, sometimes years long, where one's name is dutifully recorded, and a call eventually comes when the coveted piece becomes available. The reality is far more nuanced. In truth, such a waiting list in the traditional sense simply does not exist. The allocation system used by Rolex authorized dealers operates on a far more personal, relationship-driven basis than many expect. Watches are distributed to retailers in limited quantities, often on a monthly, quarterly, or annual schedule, and those pieces are not assigned strictly in chronological order. Instead, they are offered preferentially to clients who have demonstrated loyalty, commitment, and genuine passion for the brand. Understanding how this process works and how to approach it strategically can dramatically improve the likelihood of securing a desired model. The phrase waiting list conjures an image of a fixed, transparent order in which customers are served sequentially. This is not how Rolex operates. Instead, authorized dealers receive a certain number of watches at irregular intervals and allocate them according to a combination of factors: the customer's purchase history, the strength of the relationship, perceived long-term value to the store, and sometimes a measure of discretion by the sales associate. For customers who expect to walk in, sign their name in a ledger, and receive a Rolex Submariner, GMT-Master II, or Cosmograph Daytona within a predictable time, disappointment is inevitable. A more accurate view is that allocations are earned rather than queued for. This reality may seem unfair to some, but it also presents a clear opportunity. Those willing to build rapport, demonstrate genuine enthusiasm, and show patience stand a far better chance of being offered the watch they desire. The first and most critical step to securing a Rolex from an authorized dealer is patience. For most clients, receiving a high-demand model such as a Daytona or a Pepsi GMT-Master II will not happen immediately. An investment of time is required, often measured in months or even years, during which the customer remains engaged with the dealer. This engagement is not merely transactional. It involves forming a genuine connection with the staff, demonstrating interest in the craft of watchmaking, and expressing sincere passion for the specific model sought. Business, after all, is about relationships. Clients who become familiar faces, who visit the boutique regularly, and who show sustained enthusiasm are far more likely to receive priority consideration when new stock arrives. A practical approach involves visiting the authorized dealer at least every 6 to 8 weeks, even if you do not make a purchase on every visit. These interactions keep the customer front of mind for the sales staff and reinforce the perception of commitment. Over time, this familiarity can make a significant difference in allocation decisions. Expecting to begin a collecting journey with the most in-demand pieces is unrealistic. Models such as the steel Daytona with white or black dial, the GMT-Master II Pepsi, or certain anniversary editions remain exceptionally scarce. Instead, it is wise to start with models that carry strong desirability but slightly lower demand. Examples include the Submariner Date, the GMT-Master II Batman Blue and Black Bezel, or two-tone variants. These models offer a gateway into the Rolex professional lineup while building the purchase history that dealers value. Beginning with such pieces, clients can enjoy their watches immediately while establishing credibility for future allocations. For many collectors, the journey might look like this. Secure a Submariner as the first piece, follow it with a GMT-Master II, and then progress toward a Daytona over time. This progression may span a year or more, but the gradual approach allows for enjoyment of each acquisition while moving closer to the ultimate goal. For those unwilling to wait, the alternative is the gray market, independent resellers who offer immediate access to highly sought-after models, albeit at a substantial premium. In this market, a Submariner may cost several $1,000s above retail. A GMT-Master II Pepsi might command an additional $5,000 to $7,000, and a Daytona could require paying $10,000 to $15,000 more. While this route provides instant gratification, it comes at a cost, not only financially, but also in terms of missed opportunities for relationship building with authorized dealers. Every watch purchased at retail contributes to a purchase history that may influence future allocations. Opting for the gray market forfeits this long-term advantage. One of the most overlooked factors in allocation likelihood is the specific configuration requested. Demand can vary dramatically depending on dial color, bezel design, and material. For example, a black dial Submariner is relatively straightforward, while a datejust presents countless combinations of case size, bezel type, and dial finish. Lower demand configurations, such as mint green, Wimbledon, or blue dials in certain sizes, are often easier to obtain. By being flexible on these details, collectors can secure a watch more quickly. However, dial choice also affects long-term resale value, as rare or highly desirable configurations tend to command higher prices in the secondary market. A common misconception is that obtaining a Rolex requires buying unrelated items, such as jewelry or other watch brands, from the same dealer. While some boutiques may suggest additional purchases, many do not require them. If a salesperson insists on a significant spend on non-Rolex products to unlock an allocation, it is worth questioning whether the investment aligns with personal preferences. Buying an Omega or Breitling solely to qualify for a Rolex often results in regret, as these watches may not satisfy the original desire and could lead to a financial loss when resold. Instead, it is better to either remain patient or purchase a watch from an alternative brand that genuinely appeals, whether a respected microbrand or an entry-level Swiss model, while waiting for the right Rolex allocation. One of the unexpected benefits of the allocation process is the enhanced satisfaction when a long-awaited watch finally arrives. The anticipation builds an emotional connection to the piece, making it more than just a purchase. It becomes a milestone. Waiting 6 months to 3 years, while acquiring and enjoying other watches along the way, can create a far richer collecting experience than instant acquisition. Patience also allows collectors to refine their preferences through first-hand experience. A model initially coveted online may lose appeal after being tried on in person, while an unexpected favorite may emerge. This process not only improves allocation chances by broadening acceptable options, but also ensures that each purchase is genuinely valued. To maximize the chances of securing a Rolex from an authorized dealer, it is essential to maintain regular contact with the boutique, ideally visiting every 6 to 8 weeks to remain visible and demonstrate commitment. Beginning with attainable models is equally important, as slightly lower demand watches help establish purchase history before pursuing the most exclusive pieces. Flexibility with configurations can also shorten wait times, whether by considering alternate dial colors or two-tone designs. At the same time, unnecessary qualifying purchases should be avoided, ensuring that only genuinely desired products are acquired. Above all, the collecting journey should be appreciated in its entirety, with each watch valued rather than focusing solely on the end goal. Finally, a conscious decision should be made between investing time with an authorized dealer or paying a premium in the gray market, understanding the benefits and trade-offs of each approach. Securing a Rolex sports watch from an authorized dealer is not a matter of joining a formal waiting list. It is a process of building trust, demonstrating loyalty, and showing authentic enthusiasm for the brand. While the journey may span months or years, the rewards include not only the watch itself, but also the satisfaction of having earned it through persistence and strategy. What are your thoughts on the Rolex watches we shared in this video? We would love to hear your perspective. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments and give the video a thumbs up if you found it insightful. Do not forget to follow Luxury World for more curated content on fine timepieces and market insights. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to welcoming you again in our next video.